Rock tumblers are amazing. If nothing else, they're an educational tool which help you simulate the natural erosion and weathering of rocks, which could take thousands and even millions of years over a couple of weeks. My daughter and I we're really enjoying watching the transformation of the rocks with each step of the process. I made this one here a little while ago. The video is up there. However, there is one small little problem with these things. They're loud. My shop here is small, and the tumblers, I mean, they'll go on for a month and change, just constantly. And it's quite annoying. So what I plan on doing is making an enclosure, a box for it. I plan on making the walls, I don't know, 2 inches thick. I'll be using a safe and sound insulation. That's what it's called. It's a soundproof insulation. I don't know how soundproof it's going to be, but I'll use that to fill. I'll make a frame out of the walls, fill the frame with the insulation, make a box, and hopefully it'll absorb some of the sound. So I'm going to use 3/4 inch plywood. I would like to use 1/2 inch, but I don't have any of that laying around. So I'll go to the garage, cut out the framing for the 3/4 inch plywood. The sides of the walls or the sides of the box will be just 1/8 inch MDF. I mean, this weighs, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds max. Yeah, and we'll put it together and see where we get from there. So that's next. So I've cut the wood with scrap. I've cut the wood. Let's see if we cut them at the right lengths. I seldom do get it all right at the first pass. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build the frames, and then I will use the paneling to square up the frames. And one other thing, I cut black and white pieces. The inside of the box will be white, and the outside will be the black MDF or hardwood. And I just want to get one thing clear: the rock tumbler itself is not loud. It's the rocking and chattering of the rocks inside that makes it loud. So I just want to get that point out of the way. 14 by 21. So 2 of these. I also have 2 types of the plywood here. One's terrible and one's somewhat terrible. The somewhat terrible ones will show, and the terrible ones will be on the bottom, so you won't be able to see that. It's the only ones I had laying around, although the terrible ones are more layers. This is 6 ply, this is 5 ply. Whatever. Okay, so 1, 2. When I say I never get it right, I'm not feeding you guys any bull. Okay, so here's another one, here's another one, and here's another one. I think I cut one too many, right? Or did I? 1, 2, oh, no, that's right. Okay. So here's the frames. We'll do the top frame first. My camera battery died, so unfortunately you guys didn't see the tedious part of me putting a few of the frames together. So I did screw up, I'll be honest. I usually do check the angle of the saws of the miter saw, and I didn't this time. And it wasn't perpendicular at 90 degrees. It was off by about 3-4 degrees. So a few of these cuts were off. I don't feel like I'm not going to do it again. Anyways, kind of annoyed at that, tell you the truth. But anyways, it is what it is. We'll see if we can fix it. If we can't, we'll do a couple of these over. Anyways, gluing up the ends, using the brad nailer, making the frame, and then squaring it up with the end faces, right? So that's what we're doing. As you can tell, they're not 90 degrees. I don't know what to do. If it's way off, I'll have to do something. Running out of glue. Quite annoyed, to tell you the truth. Oh well. I mean, we're just making a container for the rock tumbler, right? This isn't anything fancy, but you still want to make it nice. You know? You still don't want to screw up. You get one corner. This is not square, you can tell here. So you get one corner done. Bring it around to the other quarter and it's squared up. And we're good. And that is the front side. Okay. We're going to fill these up with the insulation now. I'm going to wear gloves. This is special insulation for sound. We'll cut pieces off. I'm going to put a cutting mat. Don't want to ruin the wood too much. Okay, so we have 9.5 by 8.5. This has been sitting around for a long time. Okay, 9.5. How long? This does not need to be perfect. So there's one. Let's just do it as we go along. Where's the other piece? There's one. Okay. We're just gonna put some screws into it. Oh wow, I'm sweating. Okay. We're gonna use these 3-inch screws. It's not optimal, but man, this is all I got. Right? 1, 2, and then 3 maybe. Okay, so here we go. First one's going here. Let us put a camphor in there. Okay. That's gonna hold. It ain't coming out. Another one here. Camphor. Okay. I have no idea if this is even going to reduce the sound or not. Is that all I need? Ow, hot. I think that's all I need. Okay, now we put the bottom on, and we're basically done. This is gonna be the top. It was nice. This is the top. Okay, so we're gonna do this like this. Let's see if this works first. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna throw it out. Okay, this is all good. Let's put stuff away. Put stuff away and clean it up. And then we're gonna test out. And there we go. We're at 8 chains. Okay. We'll take it. And we put it in here. When I put it in the back corner, I mean, I can still hear it right now, but it's really not bothering me. So as mentioned, the rock tumbler sits at the back in the back corner of the workshop. It's just on the back shelf here. The noise in the workshop's much more manageable now. I did change it up a bit. Instead of being a box with a lid, I made it basically a cupboard with a door. My daughter chose that handle there. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but and I will put a latch. I don't have any. I've ordered a bunch, so that'll be coming soon. I'll keep that look, the black and wood. That's kind of cool. Anyways, thanks for joining, guys. Until next time, stay safe.